Fnastic, the creator of the horribly reviewed and wildly mocked video game The Day Before, is closing its doors. Servers to remain online for the time being. Hello everybody, I am Lost, and this article was sent to me by my friend Val, and I, on one hand, is not super surprised that they were shutting down, but wow, that's somewhat embarrassing. This is from Gematsu. The Day Before developer Fnastic has shut down 1 week after the game's early access launched. The company announced, citing the game's financial failure as a reason for the closure. I'm not surprised that the game has failed immensely due to the poor reviews and the videos that keep popping up just showing the general incompetence of the game. But I have to say, it didn't make no money. If we go to the web page or the Steam page for it, you can see that the mostly negative reviews tally up to 18,500, which means the game sold at least, I want to say 50,000 copies. That is, granted, just speculation on my part, and other people might be more aware of that in the comments below, but that is not nothing. Granted, reading some of the reviews here will tell you that they refunded the entirety of the game. So, I'm not terribly surprised if they lost out of a lot of money due to the refunds. This game has been controversial for a while because a lot of people just kept pointing out that the game simply isn't what the developers promised. I haven't played it myself, thank God, but that's what I've seen. If we continue reading here, they say, The Day Before launched in early access for PC via Steam on December 7th to mostly negative reviews. It was expected to remain in early access for 6 to 8 months, but now that Fnastic has shut down, the future of the game is unknown. Servers will remain online for the time being. I also want to say that Fnastic does have a history of doing this type of thing. They have abandoned a ton of games that they made previously. So here's the full message. Today we announced the closure of Fnastic Studio. Unfortunately, The Day Before has failed financially and we lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. Now, I don't know if there was any financial wrongdoing here, but I am fairly certain that you'll have a bunch of YouTubers looking into this. I'm just gonna lick up their scraps. We invested all our efforts, resources, and man-hours into development of The Day Before, which was our first huge game. We really wanted to release new patches to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately, we don't have the funding to continue the work. It is important to note that we didn't take any money from the public during the development of The Day Before. There were no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns, which is interesting that they say that. You know, if somebody walks into your house and say, "Hey, I did not just take a shit on your porch," then you're gonna kind of think that they took a shit on your porch. It's important to note that we didn't take any money from the public during the development. There were no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns. We worked tirelessly for 5 years, pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into the game. At the moment, the future of The Day Before and Prop Night, oh, I remember that game. People were confused when they announced Prop Night because they thought, hey, aren't you supposed to be making this other game? At any rate, the future for the games are unknown, but the service will remain operational. We apologize if we didn't meet your expectations. We did everything within our power, but unfortunately, we miscalculated our capabilities. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavor. We're grateful to everyone who supported us during these difficult years. It's been a fantastic journey over the past 8 years. They opened the studio, made Wild 8, Dead Dozen, Radiant 1, Prop Night, and The Day Before. Well, there you go. I don't have anything else to add to that. I just thought it was really fascinating. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one.